Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The first day of our journey, idea to MVP in 6 weeks. And today I want to introduce this journey to our team. I would like to see the impressions on their faces because they don't know about it. And I just want to capture that live as well. So I'm going to cue them in a sec to this call, and I'm going to speak to them about the idea. Let's see how they react to it. I'm sure we can, navigate the conversations there. But idea of this call is to introduce the idea to the team and tell them a little bit about the project and what product we are planning to develop, and to tell them the timelines, which is going to be more the most exciting part. I really don't know how they're going to react to it, but let's see how it goes. So let's cue them in. All right, good stuff, people. Thank you very much all for joining us on this call today, and I want to give you an exciting news today. I want to present you with a challenge. It's going to be a development, an idea which we will be developing, and we want to develop that in record time all the way up to the MVP. Now, this is the first time I'm telling you guys, so don't freak out. We're going to take it one step at a time. But there's a product called SkillSyncer, which is an education a platform for skill providers and educators. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But what we are going to be trying to do is to take that idea from ideation stage all the way to MVP in 6 weeks' time. How does that sound?
Wow.
Sound exciting.
Sounds a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Sir, are you sure?
I'm very sure. What do you mean, I'm sure? I'm very sure. Yes, can you go ahead,
6
please?
months, 6 weeks.
I will be realistic over here. This is a very far-fetched idea, sir. Honestly.
So, okay, yep, I can hear you guys. You might think that it's a little bit difficult, but once we hear the idea, then we can talk a little bit more about it. But we're gonna take it as a challenge, and there is another part to it I didn't tell you guys. So, we're gonna record the whole process.
Oh.
So it's gonna be on the record, yeah?
Yes, so it will be, all our meetings are going to be recorded. We're going to do a proper video log of the whole process. What we do, how we come to some conclusions, how we make certain decisions, how we share responsibilities, how we work as a team. We are going to record all of this, and it might be actually shared on our social media platforms as well. How do you guys feel about that?
So not only us, but others will see our demise as well.
Others, I think, also
pretty
see our.
Danny being the pessimist all the time.
Yeah.
I'm being critic. Pessimism and criticism are different.
And a realistic person.
Anti-Danny.
Pessimist realist, I would say. Pessimist realist.
Yeah, we would need anti-Danny for this project too.
Yeah.
You're like me.
But
Honestly.
what do you guys think generally? Is it like, how excited are you guys about this idea after hearing this?
So it's gonna be pretty challenging, for one. And
I
if we
think,
could,
sir,
if we could
we
feel
can
soft
only-
and
One person at a time. I know you guys are in shock and denial at the moment, but one person at a time. So, Shozab, you go ahead.
Sir, I think we can only give you our experience and our reactions after you give us the requirements.
Okay, that's another way of putting it. Shariar, you go ahead.
I said so it's gonna be very challenging. I mean, if you could pull this off, then it's gonna be really something really big. So, pretty much excited for it. Let's see how it goes.
Good stuff. Anyone else?
And documenting it would be very funny. I
It'd be
think,
very funny.
yeah.
It would be very funny if you guys turn up late to your meetings and you have to sing and dance. So
I would like to see Danny's and Shariar's fights over this, and I'm gonna enjoy the recordings of it.
Wow. Okay, fine. There you go. That's something to look forward to. Okay, Danny, you've got your hand up. What's up?
Sir, I have the answer to Shozab's question. I am pretty sure that we will be the ones identifying the requirements ourselves when this thing starts.
Okay. All right. Manzur, any feelings about that?
I mean, firstly, 6 weeks, that's crazy. And secondly, are we just planning on doing a registration page and that's pretty much it? And if that's the case, then it's not really that impressive.
No. It will be a good point, Manzur, you have picked up. It will be a product, not small by any means. Could be actually two parts. Could be, parents and education providers side as well. So it could be two apps which we are developing in the meantime. But we will call it an MVP if we have both sides and the interactions and stuff can happen from one side to the other. Now, again, once I open the requirements for you guys, then we can have that ideation process. But the idea is to have all of those conversations straight on camera, live with you guys, work together, and basically go through the challenges as they come. Now, I have full confidence in you guys because you have worked with many projects before, and this is not going to be any different. However, the only thing is going to be different is it's going to be challenging timeline-wise. It's also going to be adventurous because we will be putting out, putting it on display for our audience to follow the journey along with us. So this is what the excitement, the exciting part of this project is. We probably have, ups and downs throughout the project, as expected with any project. However, if we do what we do best, we can pull this off. And all I will need from you guys is 110% of your efforts in this, and the rest will happen in itself.
Definitely.
I have that. Yes, Bilal.
Definitely, sir.
Definitely. We are aiming to achieve the MVP as soon as possible.
All right, good stuff. So are you ready for hearing the idea?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Okay. All right, good stuff. We've got loads of likes coming in. So the idea is it's an education. So it's an app for education sector. It's a parent-centric app which enables parents to communicate effectively with schools and skills providers. Now, Skill Syncer is what we have named it. I will be mainly the person who will be acting as the customer here. So I'll be giving requirements, and I'll be identifying what features and stuff needs to be done in this MVP with you guys. Traditionally, education providers, schools, football clubs, cricket clubs, tuition centers, they have students coming in. They have got their own registration platforms, probably manual, sometimes computer-based applications. They enroll students, and then they give them their progress reports over time, and they engage with parents over the phone calls, over the emails, letters, in all those ways. The aim for this project is to enable parents, to empower parents to have a lot more control over this process, and then enable the education providers to give all of these reports in a way that the communication is easy. The parents get instant communication through their apps. The education providers have a full visibility of what their students, like, at which point they started, how their performance was, all of that under one system. Moreover, if there are any institutions who are charging fees and stuff, then parents are able to do the payments on the app, and the providers, the skilled providers, are able to receive these funds as well on their end. So it will be having many things, such as the education provider doing attendance for children, doing reward systems, the points reward systems on the system for the children for good behavior or improvements, sharing their results with the parents, giving live feedback on certain works, and the parents can actually respond and engage with the schools and the education providers as well. Now you can see, Manzoor, that this is not a small project by any measures, and your question was valid, that if it is just a one-page, a login page or something in that app, is very quick, but this is not. This is an app which is going to be doing something. Parents are able to do certain activities, and schools and education providers are able to do certain activities as well. So that's the idea. What we probably do is that we will spend some time on the ideation, because this week is our ideation and prototyping week. We have 6 weeks time, and for the time being, we are thinking that ideation, prototyping, week 1, and then week 2 is going to be design of the system, and preparation tools and frameworks to be decided and all that, and then week 3 and 4 development, and 5 bug fixes, and 6 is going to be the launch week. So, but we can change that, given that you guys give us feedback on that from your side. I've got in this call the front end team, I've got in this call the back end team, I've got the creatives here, I've got the management team, project management, product management team. I've got everyone who needs to be in this project on this call. So I need to understand from your side, maybe tomorrow or the day after, we can have another call. You can analyze what I've said, ask any questions you may have, and then we can decide on the key features which needs to go on the MVP. So the creative team can give us the UIs for that, and then that enables us to make the design flows for the system. How does that sound?
Perfect, sir.
Shows up?
I think, sir, that we need to put up our ideas and discuss first.
Okay. So shall we say tomorrow our call for further discussion on the ideas and the requirements?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, to take the requirements from the both end, like the institution side and the parent, like a user side as well, like what exactly you are looking in. I think both have, so if both are connected or not. So first of all, we just write down all of the requirements you needed in the MVP or the project as it is. So yeah, I think tomorrow we will discuss the thing and assign the task some people who write down the flows and the requirements.
Okay. So you will have the project brief, all of you, and then tomorrow we can have a further discussion. But before our call tomorrow, you guys need to have a think about how we approach this. Now, as I said, it doesn't have to be the 2 apps. if you think that it can be done all in one app, we can do that as well. But we need to give reasoning for what we make as a decision from that point onward. You probably be in shock at the moment, but think about it. I will send you guys requirements and some information of the project brief, and the front end and the back end and the creatives. If you can separately discuss these, how we want to approach this, and then tomorrow is going to be our full call to to see how we progress on this. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Good stuff. Thank you very much all for joining the call, and we will speak tomorrow.